Interrogation.
Interrogation.
Come away from it.
What's that?
We decided to move it to near the door.
As soon as it says it was a child, it went on.
Onto that tune?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Step away from the music box.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for using that. Just to validate, can you go back to that music box now and set it off?
Whoa!
Thank you.
That's right, thank you.
Exciting news is we have our new app ready to go out, ready to use on Android and on Apple Store. And I just want to go over a few parts of the app and maybe even give some examples of what we've had so far and the reason why we made the SP Spirit Voicebox app.
Is there a female here?
We do not discount anything without first trying and seeing what results we've got over a prolonged period of time. So let's look at the app, let's talk about what the app does and why we feel that this could be beneficial for people on location. Okay, so here is the app. Here we'll first look at the Spirit Box portion of the app, which is the voice box phonemes at the top. So you would start in the top corner here, you would turn this on, but then you have additional controls for these ones too. So whether you just wanted the phoneme spirit communication portion, you would use this. If you just wanted the music box, you would use this part. And if you just wanted the elements sound bed in the background to try EVPs over the top of, you would do this part. You could also turn each part on if you need to. So if we turn on the first one, you can see my settings there. Each one of these here represents a bank of phonemes. Phonemes, if you don't know, are just bit parts of words. They are not full words. There is no full words inside this application. The reason we know this is because we created the sound banks. We did that probably around 7 years ago. We think Spirit is just using these like a voice box or as some sort of sound carrier wave that they could piggyback on with their communication and energy. So that is the hypothesis of it, and that is the area we move with it. So you could turn on each bank. So one bank, there's green on. There's the blue on. There's the yellow on. And the red on. Now, these parts here are limiters. You control completely how you want to set this up. There is no magic bullet on how you could set this up. You set it up how you feel most comfortable with it, and it will save your settings. So if you want to turn a bank off or turn it on, or if you want to move the sliders up or down until you get it to a point where you feel, yes, this is how I want it to be. On the top here, you'll see we have this slider here, and this slider here is just for the speed of the audio that is coming through. You can have it times 2. It's faster. You can have it 0.10. So that is no different to how every single one of our applications works with the sound banks, and we've spoke about it extensively in the past. So that's exactly how that works. Down to the music box. Turn on your music box, and as you can see there, slight movement. That's one sensor. You could also use the Wi-Fi portion, and you can see that was set off here. And then you have this one here, which is the rotation of the device, and it will just do the exact same thing again. If we go in here, you can set your sensitivity. So if I put them all to low, you can also select how you wish it to come through. So that is child singing on all of them, but you could easily move it to music box. You may prefer the whistle sounds. You may want to use a knock or a doorbell. And this is only to help you understand what's happening in the device without looking at it. So you know that, yeah, there was a motion setting going off, there was a magnetic field setting going off, and there is also the gyroscope setting set off. That is purely what that is, but you can change it to low, medium and high. That is completely up to you to how you want to do it. As you can see, it's on low. I'm not even picking up the phone. It's taken a lot to set it off. You could really set it to that high level if you feel you're getting too much false positives. See how long that took? And then you could hear the whistle part there. You can have this on at the same time as long as you don't touch the device as your music box. So you can run your session, try and get communication, and try and get them to move the device at the same time.
Okay, so we're just doing some analysis on last night Balgownie Castle. This is a EVP from the Sony recorder that we were using. What has basically happened is we've caught what sounds like footsteps coming towards the recorder. The name, which we all know, David from Balgownie Castle, and then the music box, which was over at the door, just a small amount of distance away from the recorder area, goes off at the time. Everyone will remember it who was there. I'm going to play it and let you hear it. That is an unbelievable capture, and that is not the only one.
Or down to the elements. The elements I've discussed extensively in the past. This is a sound bed in the background. You're looking for voices coming through. There is nothing in there. I just have to state that again. There is nothing inside these sound banks for the elements. It is earth and wind and fire and water noises. That is it. I have to make that very, very clear. If you get any type of voice coming through that on its own setting, you have something, and Spirit has probably used the sound to try and communicate, whether it be the energy or the vibrations or frequencies or whatever. They've used that to try and communicate. If you want to come in, you can move about your mixer. So if you want it louder, that's what you would do, and you would set it how you want it, or you can turn it off. As I said, you can turn them all on. Okay, Spirit, give us everything you've got. And give them lots of energy and record your session. Okay, shout out to us. Come into your recordings. All your recordings are here. You can come into your recordings, you can play them back. You can see where your recording come from. Inside your maps. SP Spirit Voicebox now available on iOS and Android. It's now available on the Apple Store, and it's now available on Android device as well through Google Play Store. So you could go and test and try it. Now, as anything, over time we may find that there's some bugs that need to be ironed out, and if there is, we will do the updates for you, and just accept all the updates that come in for that. We will be monitoring it very closely, but so far we've not had any issues. But obviously once it goes onto more devices, we can start seeing how it is interacting out there. Please do share what results you get from it. We love to hear people's results. We will be building a database of results and sharing everybody's work and crediting everybody too. We are in the business here of finding answers and trying to figure out if ITC works, which I believe it does, and if it does, what communication we can do and how we can improve it over time.